Alright, it's time to take a look once again at the backyard TV IR blaster and why it's wonky. I had a couple of people write in. Tallboy wrote, and he said that the emitters might not be bright enough plugged into the extension cable because the extension cable that I made was using poor quality wire. And when you couple that with the fact that the dinky little power supply it comes with is barely putting out an amp at best, I had thought of that, and I tried it with like a real adapter that I use for other stuff that's 2 amps or even more than that, and seems to work great for everything else. But I tried that adapter, USB adapter, and same difference, exactly the same. So yeah, there is the possibility of that. How do you combat it not being bright enough? Well, in the videos it looked like maybe it was a little bit dimmer, but I think still it might have impeded on the brightness of it. So to make it brighter, you move it closer. Well, peeling off that double stick tape and all that, I don't want to mess up what's already there. So in the interest of buying 3 of them, I bought a third. But I did have one other person write. John S. said, point the remote to the receiver, but not so close up. They work better farther away. Interesting. I like to try things in the least invasive way possible. If I have to, I'll break this out and set it up. I can plug it into the existing extension cable and make everything the same, and I'll put one of the IR emitters right over the window on the cable box and just tape it on with some tape and see how that does, to see if that combats it and fixes it. But we're going to try the least invasive method possible first, which is to not hold the remote as close to it. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. I also had done some testing off camera, and I found that using a different remote that is exactly the same as this tended to yield a bit better results. Was I holding it a little farther? I don't know. Anyway, I got the remote I need. Let's go outside and test it. But before we do that, sanity check. Let's make sure it works here first.
The name father. Pick one and fill in his first name. Look at the
buzzer is showing split second again. That's awesome. It's on cable. It works. Cable box seems to be responsive. We'll put it here so no copyright and go outside. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna work. There's music in the background. Thanks, Neil and Susan. It snowed here. I have the UPOW snow gauge there. It's just there to be there. All right. Anyway, it's kind of raining and melting this, which is nice, and then it's going to snow again later in the week. So great. All right, let's warm up the tube. It's bright here, so you can't see me as well. Sorry, I can't control that. Turn that on, and this has that music that we can't have, so. This has got a volume on it. There we go. We'll just turn that down. So, boy, that looks really great over RF. Really, really nice. All right, let's plug in the thing here. And as you might remember, I was trying it standing right here. Nothing. Down here, is it just tilted down? Because it kind of works now. Is it just not a good spot for it? Is that it? What about, can we just make it, maybe I can put that just over it to kind of hold it? Yeah, let's do that. There. Okay. No good. Now it worked. But I'm still kind of at close range. So let me go see if I can get back here. I had to move this the other day with something else, and that something else was running the cable out here. So we'll come over here, out of frame. It works perfectly. Yeah, definitely working now. Is that all there was to it? Wow. Now what if I kind of go down? Yeah, it worked also. Back up, sure. Absolutely. What if I hit the I/O button? Go in the channel guide. It's all there. It works. It's working just fine. I can go through the channel guide. It's down. Here's up. It's working perfectly. If I get closer and hold it up here, it doesn't work. Oh, if I hold it up higher, then it seems to work. If I point down at it from up here, so is it on just one side? Is that all there is to it? What if I blast it just over here? Nothing. And even the little light on it is blinking too. No kidding. Huh. So it does still kind of work. I liked it though, back down here. And it just kind of, well, the other day it sat in there. It can kind of just stick in there with friction. Nothing. Lower it, and then it works. Step back over here, raise it up. Yeah. Up higher than the table it works. Lower down. Down lower than it. That was the whole problem. John S., you are a genius. Excellent. That's all there was to it. Let's take a look at this wire that screwed me up in the beginning under the scope. Now I have some footage I've recorded previously. Let me roll that first and then we'll get into the scope here. I'm currently testing out this Noevsbig soldering gun. So here is the speaker wire, and that's the little knackered part of it right there. I'm going to strip this out or separate them because I need this wire for the video that I'm making here and this wire to show you what went wrong in this video. There we go. This one was a flop. I read the reviews on Amazon and people were saying it goes into thermal runaway, and sure enough, that tip was glowing red hot. Let me show you the video that I'm sending to China. I have the soldering gun here, but the tip is glowing red. I don't think this is working properly. Can you send me another one, please? Thank you. So here is the wire under the scope. I'm going to kind of twirl it around, but you can see there's a clear issue and how the insulation is kind of bulging in that bad area right there. I'm going to put my Ideal Strip Master on there and strip it back further to push the insulation off of the wire. Take a look. That's now what it looks like. The wire's simply pulled away. So the wire either broke in production or ran out and they just put another one and called it good. Copyright, so I like that it's got a big honking power button right on the TV. My one upstairs got that too. So I still got this kit. What do I do with this kit? Well, can't change the channel from the bar. Not that anybody's sitting there watching TV. Could do that. TV out in the garage. Could do the same kind of split off the coax and see how bad the picture degrades and do that. And make that TV work again. Used to have a box in there. Went in the guest room upstairs. So that's an option as well. I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to hang on to it right now for sure because probably past the return period. Might be a reason. So I'm going to hang on to it. And I don't know, maybe in the future we'll see if I want to go running some more wires and soldering. I probably don't want to revisit any of that. But anyway, that's it. Thank you, John S. Never seen you comment before, but thank you so much. I'm going to comment back on the video that you commented and let you know that I mentioned you in here, and you can watch this when it comes out. Now you have. Thank you once again. Thanks again to Tallboy. Great recommendation. Great idea. But again, everything I did was correct. And is it dimmer? Probably. Good thinking. Definitely a plausible idea. But it ends up there's nothing really to do. So that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. Problem resolved. Make sure you click like. Make sure you click subscribe. I appreciate everyone watching. And take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.